Shalom. I don't give all honor and glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That one is the elders, apostle, great millstone, for teaching this truth to certainty. Salutation to the hopeful and the spirit of the foreground alert. Alright, so title of this is going to be a response. Actually, going to be a response. So, like, yeah, let me change the title. Going to be a response to is Ryan Garcia really exposed the elite done by the truth is he's a a YouTuber, or he's just one of those YouTuber that like truth videos, right? They don't really go into like the gospels, or they don't really go into like the word, like the Bible, right? Well, he's just like one of those person the Lord uses, right? Just to expose like the what the scripture speaks about, that the truth, that everything is done in the dark. Let me actually get that scripture. Let's see. Well, eventually comes to light, or 12 and 2. Yeah, Luke 8 and 17. Luke 8 and 17. I knew there was another one. Yep. Luke 8 and 17. Okay, yeah, the Lord, He using, a lot of people, okay, and people who's not even in the truth, to expose the truth of what's really going on, in the dark, in the, darker world, so to speak, in the world we don't know about, right? In the world that, Wiki doesn't push, okay? Are, all participating in, okay? In a darker world, right? Luke 8 and 17, right? For nothing is secret that should not be made manifest, neither anything hid that should not be known and come abroad, right? So there's nothing is secret that should not be made manifest. The Lord, everything everything the least doing, okay, behind closed doors, everything you wicked Israel doing behind closed doors is gonna be made manifest eventually, okay? Either by you've been exposed on YouTube, or however the Lord have happened, right? But eventually gonna be made manifest. Neither anything hid that should not be made known and come abroad, right? So all your little secrets, all your little, sacrifices, your wicked sacrifices that you don't live inside, your they just like what we just had, like that was 2 months ago when, the 1948ers, they got caught, having a tunnel under NYC, going to like in that tunnel, it went to a room where they were doing like probably child, other word, child psycho, right? Child psycho, and one got caught, coming through the drain, okay, from that tunnel, coming up from the drain from that tunnel, right? So everything that you 1948ers do, which I'm referring to, you fake Jews, right? You small hats. Okay, everything you do, everything you have been done is coming abroad, basically. Lord is making this being made manifest, okay, through the own insiders, okay, through your own, Lord, He using people to, expose you, okay. Brought into that were brought into unto to towards for among, right? When something's abroad, like for example, we say you go abroad, that means you're going to like a different, you're going out of the area, right? You're going out of, country, you know, so this like this basically going to that is your secrets is ultimately gonna be out in the open, right? So ultimately gonna be out in the open. You're gonna, um, I can get an energy says for, for all that is secret will eventually be brought into the open. Yep, and everything that is concealed will be brought to light and made known to all. Yeah, so this what is going to happen right now. This what basically is going on right now. The Lord, everything that 1940s do behind closed doors being made manifest to all, okay, to the whole entire world. All right, and this is why WikiE trying to, this is why WikiE is trying to, this is why we believe a blackout is going to happen, right? Where YouTube going to be no more because everything being exposed on social media, okay? So, there's why a lot of people getting silenced, right? Starting with Cat Williams, okay? You have a lot of different celebrities, insiders, okay, that's supposed to be what really goes on behind the scenes, Hollywood. It's always called Hollywood, right? They call Hollywood, but we call Hollywood because there's a lot of weird things that happen right behind those letters, okay? So I'm probably gonna play the video. Again, this is copyright. This is only for commenting, teaching purposes only. Now I'm just gonna get into it. So I'm gonna play this. Hope this lesson is edifying. I'm just gonna play this little ad.
Ryan won over boxing fans around the world. His talent and skill proved he's a great fighter, but his lovable persona made him a star in boxing. In a few short years, not only did he prove himself as one of the greats, but he has also had some of the biggest, most anticipated fights in the last few years of boxing. It is obvious that Ryan will be one of the faces of the sport, but what has been going on with him lately has people second guessing that. Over the past few days, Ryan has made some drastic overnight changes. Fans have been noticing his odd behavior, blaming it on substances or him becoming a troll. But what he recently said during a voice chat with Andrew Tate has left people with the question, just what in the world is going on with Ryan Garcia? Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, I'm back here with MI.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We're going to be looking into this recent Ryan Garcia situation, and me and MI are going to give you our thoughts. But before you begin, I just wanted to let my patrons know a new video is dropping on Friday night. In this video, I will be looking into claims made by a woman who claims she was SA'd by Masons when she was a young girl. This video would only be available for patrons due to what I get into. So if you're a member, remember to be on the lookout for that video. Thank you all. Now let's get right into it. Over the past few days, boxing fans have been noticing a drastic change in the young boxing star Ryan Garcia. Ryan, who seems to have had a clean-cut image, has recently begun to taint that image out of nowhere. A few days back, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney's first press conference for their upcoming match in April took place. Videos of that conference has been going viral after Devin accused Ryan of using substances in front of everyone. Garcia denied using those substances, but ever since the allegations were made, fans have been running with the rumors. Not long after this press conference, Ryan once again went viral after posting a strange message that had fans worried on his social media account. The message read, "Ryan Garcia, RIP. Video is exactly 666 in time. We told you we were coming." Then we see a bunch of gibberish, and then the caption also reads, "The death of Ryan Garcia. Bill Haney was right on that one." And then again more gibberish, and then we can see that they wrote Baphomet, gibberish, and also "This is why you don't mess with us" at the top, and then a bunch of more gibberish. These messages had people not only confused, but also concerned for Ryan, who later came out and claimed he was quote unquote hacked. What was going on with him, and what in the world was he talking about? Those who follow this channel know Baphomet is a pagan deity many of these occultists praise. If you saw my last video, you would have seen how Cat Williams called out the industry's love for Baphomet. To make things even stranger, after Ryan made this post, he appeared to go missing from social media. Not long after, Ryan will post this video on social media making some more strange claims. Ryan claims his phone has been taken away, and he also has lost access to his money and his Instagram account.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan. I'm coming on here to explain what's going on. I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get it.
And let me mention this right. So really, the title is really Ryan Garcia really exposing the elite, is because we know that Ryan Garcia, we know that the different people, boxers, actors, or whatever, we know that with these people are they had to sell out, right, in order to get where they are, right. But, we know they had to sell out, okay, you know, to get where they are, right. So and the reason why this title is Ryan Garcia really exposed the elite, because you know the Lord, he doesn't, because really, for so much 1 Corinthians season 1, right, 126, it says, um, it says, I start here, 1 Corinthians season 125 says, because he, let's see, I'll start here, 1 Corinthians 126 says, for you see your calling, brethren, is referring to brothers who are heard in the truth, right? How that not many wise men after the flesh, so which refer to those they're really your different scientists, okay, your worldly wisdom, okay, those who use worldly wisdom, okay, your scientists, okay, for example, Bill Gates, Einstein, so to speak, the Lord, he haven't called on people, okay, I can go on and on. I don't know why those Bill Gates came to mind, but Einstein or the other one, right? That that's in the wheelchair. Okay, you know. Um, so how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty men, not many mighty. Okay, not many noble are called. Okay, called into what? Called into this truth. Okay, called to be like a teacher of the, or called to be men of the Lord's, right? Called to be teachers of the Lord. Called, right? They are not called into this thing, right? So when you let word mighty up, because that word mighty goes into, let me just get it here. Mighty. The word goes to the word dinonatos, which means able, powerful, mighty, strong, mighty in wealth and influence, right? And Ryan Garcia, he's mighty in wealth and influence. Remember, he's a boxer, right? We just come back to the introduction, right? He's a well-known boxer, right? And this basically got his wealth and influence from boxing, right? But now he's basically going under his rent, exposing the elite, okay, exposing basically those that rule this world, okay, so to speak. You know, so, and we know that he had to what in order to get where he at, in order to in order to get where he at, right? He can't be, you know, because they said that he said that they silent they took his phone. He doesn't have access to his bank account. He don't have access to his money, right? They took all that away from him because he was doing what? He was exposing, that secret society, right? And we know that, and before he was doing that, he had riches and all that, right? So which means that he had to do what? He had to sell out, okay, to get basically that wealth and that influence, okay, you know. because we know that these people sell out. They sell out. You have to sell out in order to make it in society. You have to sell out. And remember, this is I believe he's is. No, he's. I know he's from the Southern Kingdom. I think he's a part of the Issachar. Um, Probably Issachar. But yeah, um, but we know that our people. You know our people. They've been. They in order for them to make it in this society, they have to sell out, right? So we know that you know that whether you're a top boxer, a wealthy, powerful boxer, or whether you're whatever you do, a well-known actor, a actress, you all had to you had to sell out, right, in order to get your wealth, to get your influence. Okay, who rule over this world? Okay, the power, the prince of this world. Okay, Joe, I can get Joe 9:24 and John 12:31. Oh yeah, I got so many precepts coming to mind right now. Um, John 12:31. I'm gonna get that Matthews as well. John 12:31. Let's see, I'll put this in red letter. Okay. So read. So the subject is Yahweh foretells his death. Where I want to be at. John 12:31. It says, "Now is the judgment of this world. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out." Okay, the prince of this world. Okay, you know, Yahweh Shah told Pontius that if this was my kingdom, my servant will fight. Okay, so who is the prince of this world? Okay, the prince of the world, referring to who? Spiritual demon Satan, right? That the Lord allow him to rule this planet, so to speak, in wickedness. Okay, operating through who we can eat, to the top through the top breakers elites. Okay, so now Jesus says the time for judging this world has come when Satan, the ruler of this world, will be cast out. Okay, which is just referring to his kingdom. Okay, his time of ruling, or being a being a wicked spirit, gonna come to an end, right? And it's gonna start when the Lord comes back, take down, the top breakers elite, their kingdom. Okay. All right, this is the word prince, mean a ruler, a commander, a chief leader, right? You know, that Baal Baphomet, spirit, okay, demon is heavy in this society. Okay, so ultimately we know that in order for you to make it into this world, you have to sell out to that, but to Satan, okay, you know, to the spiritual demon Satan, right? And these what they do behind closed doors. They do their little rituals, okay. The Jonathan 4 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, his so-called white people, right? They're these top makers leaders. They're ruling the society. He covers the faces of the judges that are referring to the Israelites. Okay, through iconoclasm, whitewashing. Okay, the images, right? Pulling their faces over the image of the Israelites. Making themselves pulling their faces over the image of Yahawah, Yahawashi. Okay, saying that the Lord is white. Saying Lord like a so-called white person, which is false. The Lord is a so-called dark-skinned person. Okay, a dark brown skinned person. Okay, if not, where and who is he? Okay, so if Wiki E, Tom elite. Okay, if he's not ruling this world, okay, in wickedness, okay, the world's not given to the hand of Esau, then where and who is he then? Who else is ruling? Okay, and that's why again, the Lord told Pontius Pilate that if this was my kingdom, my servants will fight. Okay, we know that this is not. We know that Yahawashi, this is not his kingdom, right? The Lord, he's ultimately coming back to set up his kingdom on earth. But we know that his current ruling society, is not been ruled in righteousness ultimately. Okay, they've been ruled in wickedness. So I'm gonna go back here to here. And gonna continue to play. So again, is Ryan Garcia really supposed to be elite? Again, he could be right, but we know that there's we'll see. If he continue to have his different bosses match it, if we continue to fight, if we continue to do what he do, basically continue to fight, continue to be that influential person, then ultimately we're gonna know that it was all a setup. Okay, fake, probably just doing it to promote his different his fights. But if it ain't fake and he really exposes these people, then we know that he ultimately gonna be silenced or gonna be put to death. Okay, because they're gonna come with a price. You can't just expose. You can't be this wealth and influential and think you just can expose. The top ranks elite, those who put you in your position, not get not have to pay for it, right? So we'll see. But I'm gonna continue to play this video, right? Because there was some interesting things that was said. So I want you to continue to play.
Get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked, and I'm just being real. I'm being real taken advantage. And I personally wanted just to send out a video to the people that love me and my fans and family that's concerned that I'm okay. I'm not dead. I believe in Jesus. All those are lies. And, they try to put me in jail. They're blocking my cards. I can't access my money. Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay. Look.
As you heard for yourself, Ryan claims that while he lost access to his phone, money, and social media accounts, he is still okay and still believes in Jesus Christ. He stated not to believe the lies and that he is not dead. He also mentions that they try to put him in jail and that no one is hitting him back, which I believe he is referring to his team or handlers. This video didn't really explain much of what's going on with him, but according to Ryan, he is being taken advantage of and they have stripped him of everything. With Ryan explaining the situation in this strange, vague way, people have been left to wonder, has Ryan lost his mind? Is he on any substances like Devin claimed? Is he just trolling for his upcoming match? Or is something really happening to this young boxing star? Well, as time went by, things only seemed to get stranger, as not long after Ryan posted that video, he jumped on a Twitter space chat with Andrew Tate and made the wildest claims yet. According to Ryan, when he went missing, he was taken and transported to the Bohemian Grove. He then claims that he was tied up and forced to watch some sort of satanic ritual. He also claims he has proof of all of this as he recorded it.
Me too. Yo, Andrew.
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get.
Where?
Bro, they took me to the in woods, bro, and they tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I fucking will show you every video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I lost it. They're little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take.
This dude.
Who?
Bro,
You do
you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
You know the path
Andrew,
you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a. I don't give a. They can't touch me. I'm with God.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you. which is the
Bro,
worst part
no,
about
they
it.
can't, bro. All right, so come touch me.
You have proof of these things. You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. What are you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help.
Well, bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Oh. Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little bit.
Because I don't give a, bro, they me, right? I was 2 years old, they me. I have proof of that too. That's where it all started, bro. Okay?
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan, you know I like you. We've been speaking for years. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you've said on the internet, and so they're going to not believe you unless you come at it very coherently.
Andrew, I'll go to Romania and take a test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. you don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just asking, like, you're gonna have to tell a far more coherent story from start to finish for people to truly understand that what you're saying happened is what you saw, and that this is not some sort of episode or anything else. This is my advice to you as a brother. I'm trying to make it. If you want people to believe you, you're gonna have to come along and explain from the absolute beginning exactly how it happened, who was involved, how you got there, what car you were in, where you were standing, everything.
Of course they're going to want that, and I have all the information possible.
Okay, so when are you releasing it? How are you releasing it? Or are you keeping it for yourself? Because it looks like you don't want to keep it for yourself.
I don't. At the right time, I'm going to release all of it, but at the right time, I'm going to do it. They're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a dude. I've already had a meeting with them. I'm going to let you sit with that, Andrew.
All right, bro. Well, I want you to know that either way, I'm praying for you, and I hope that.
Thank you, bro.
You know, and I mean,
I don't give, bro. Alex Jones has been singing the same, and they try to can't. The only reason they can't stop me because they listen to the devil. I listen to God. God gave me authority. It's over for everybody, bro.
But Alex, they've attempted to paint him as some psycho conspiracy theorist, even though he's not. So
bro,
when he says things, they're not as afraid of him releasing the truth because they feel like they've done a good job of brainwashing the average
Hey, bro, out of
person
respect for you, bro, out of respect for you, I love you. I'm gonna hop off this, share it to the world, please.
All right, Ryan, I'll talk to you privately as well, okay?
All right.
All right, bro.
As you heard for yourself.
So you know, as you can see, they're gonna try to paint him as he's like having a mental breakdown, right? As he's, top ranks elite, this is what they do, right? To people who come out with the truth, right? They like, which they're gonna do to the ultimately to men of the Lord, right? They don't paint, men of the Lord as, these, um, you know, basically, um, bombs, right? You know, crazies, and et cetera, and et cetera. Okay, you know, to people who expose their society, right? Okay, who expose what they do behind closed doors, right? It's the reason why they're trying to get rid of social media, right? So I say that to say, you know, as scripture said that not many mighty men are called, right? Not many mighty men are called. Okay, that doesn't mean that Lord he can't he that doesn't mean that Lord would not use mighty men. Just not many mighty men are called, which means our people who are wealthy and influential. Okay, the Lord He will call you know um these people to you know um and what I mean by call, I mean like call, right, to call to basically expose things, right? you know because in order for you to be you know really, you have to repent, right? You have to repent, you have to call on the name, right? Because that so-called that Jesus, the Lord, he's not Jesus, you know ain't gonna work. You be because it's what Ryan Garcia is. He worshiping that Jesus, that white, you know, call on name Jesus, right? That's not Lord name. Lord is YAHAWASHI. Okay, the Son name is YAHAWASHI. The Father name is YAHAWAH. Okay, so you know, but the Lord He will use the different people with what influence just to expose, you know, like because they're considered insiders, right? So they know what goes on inside the closed doors, right, so to speak. So I want to get Joel 2:28. The promise of the Spirit. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh." It's like it. And it shall come to pass afterwards I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh. Okay, and these are the last day signs. Okay, we've been going through this a lot, because it's what's happening, right? The Lord is pouring out His Spirit upon all flesh. Okay, whether you're a woman, whether you're a child, whether you're, you know, a wealth and influential person. Okay, whether you're an insider, so to speak. People are having dreams, visions, etc. And your sons and your daughter, which will prophesy, which will go back to what them having dreams, visions. And they're speaking about it. Okay, on social media. Your old man should dream dreams. Your young man should see visions. Okay, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids, and those things are part of my spirit. Okay, in which the Lord is doing now. Okay, pouring out His Spirit. Okay, and you see people, like Cat Williams, exposing what really goes on inside, Hollow Weird. Okay, and these people are being silenced. Okay, it's just like Andrew Tate said, they're being touched. Okay, whether it be their finance, their mental. Okay, whether it be them being put to death, being thrown in prison, etc. Okay, they're being touched by the higher ranking elites. Okay, and they're being painted out as crazy, mental, all these different things. Okay, when they expose what really goes on inside the closed door. So, um, I'm gonna play a few more of this. Okay.
yourself, Ryan made some wild claims to Andrew, who responded by warning him to be careful. Ryan called himself a god and claimed he was not afraid of them coming after him. He also claims that he saw young kids being R-worded in front of him. Ryan also claimed that this all started when he was a child, when he was R-worded, even stating that he has had a meeting with the elite and that he is not going to back down. These claims have exploded all over the internet and made people ask even more questions. For those that are asking what is the Bohemian Grove, I made a full video on it a couple years back, but let me give you a quick reminder. The Bohemian Grove is a private retreat in California that hosts a private encampment retreat for the ultra elite. Yearly, the biggest politicians and richest businessmen attend the Bohemian Grove for the yearly retreat. Some US presidents have been known to have attended the Grove, like George Bush Jr. and Sr. The Grove was exposed by Alex Jones years ago, and he revealed that those who attended the retreat participated in a yearly ritual called the cremation of care. The ritual is a mock sacrifice done to the owl of Manivra, which is believed to represent the pagan god Moloch. Alex Jones actually snuck into the Grove and managed to get footage and then leak it to the public, and this is that footage he leaked.
So shall we burn thee once again this night, and in the flames that eat thine effigy, we shall read the sign.
Sorry. And, it is what the elders were going to, right? This is where your presidents, go to, right? In order for them to be a president, they had to attend this, this ritual or this ceremony, so to speak. Okay, they had to basically bow down to this demon, okay, Satan, right? In order to, become that president, right? In order to become wealth and influential, right? So if you're thinking about being president, you have to attend this you have to participate you have to get down with these different rituals, ceremonials they have. Okay. So I'm not gonna stop no more unless the spirit is on me to stop it to bring in more edification. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to play.
Midsummer sets us free. You shall burn me once again. Now believe, flame, which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire. Wow. Princess of all mortal wisdom, our Bohemia, we beseech thee.
So according to Ryan, he was taken to this private encampment and was forced to watch a ritual in the woods. Even though he didn't say he did, I guess he somehow managed to escape and then get on a call with Andrew Tate. Now, while I do know that the Bohemian Grove is a real place that anyone can Google and see for themselves, I still have plenty of questions for Ryan's story that makes me question the legitimacy of these claims. Let's make this clear off the top. I speak out against rituals done on children all the time. I have countless Patreon videos exposing this exact thing Ryan is claiming. I know it happens as I have provided plenty of real examples of this happening. For example, this woman is Mariah Carey's sister, and I made a video.
You can turn any slogan or funny quote into a professional design.
Rituals. She said in an interview that she witnessed these rituals being done on children, and she was one of them.
There was a close family member involved in a satanic cult. Used to force me to attend certain rituals. There were a lot of things that I witnessed that, were like secrets that you wish you didn't have to hold on to. People would be wearing black robes with hoods, so you couldn't see their faces. And they'd be walking in a line, chanting, like, drink blood. They do that. I did suffer during those rituals. Some of those satanic holidays, they always will be involved with mistakes. What kind of stuff going on that really shouldn't be, and it shouldn't be something children are forced to watch through a child for their whole life. I never saw Mariah with us when we were walking into Raya, I know that you've gone through a tremendous amount of pain and difficulty. And sometimes it's as though, I know sometimes you feel as though what you're remembering didn't really happen, you know. I just want you to know that if there was ever any way that you needed help from me, just pick up the phone and call me. I would always be there for you.
So what Ryan is saying sadly does happen. That is for sure. I don't know if it happens at the Bohemian Grove, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I know that they have designated locations to do things like this. My problem with Ryan's story is everything else about it. The Instagram post made zero sense whatsoever. Why would the Freemasons hack your Instagram account and then make a post speaking on Baphomet and RIP to Ryan? That makes zero sense, and I don't believe that would happen. But don't get me wrong, something similar to that happened with Aaron Hernandez, who was found in his cell next to a drawing of an all-seeing eye that was made on the wall with blood.
Hernandez's final notes to his family. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ben Simmons.
And I'm Erica Tarantel. We're also learning exactly what Hernandez drew on the wall of his cell and what the correctional officer responsible for checking on prisoners told investigators. Investigative reporter Kathy Curran has it all. Kathy.
And Erica and Ben, sources tell us that correction officer told investigators that he last saw Aaron Hernandez around 1 in the morning. And then when he went to check at 3 a.m., there was a sheet over the window of his cell door. There was no check at 2 a.m., even though hourly checks are required. Hernandez was in cell number 57 of the General Housing Unit, Sousa Baranowski. As we've reported, before he took his he wrote letters to his family and lawyers and made several drawings in blood on one wall of his cell. Sources tell us there was a large drawing of the all-seeing eye of God on top of what's known as the unfinished pyramid. Under the symbol was the word Illuminati in all caps. And on that same wall, he wrote John 3:16, and a Bible nearby was open to that verse. Rosary beads were also hanging on the wall.
So while it is strange and makes zero sense, the elite have taken out their puppets and left their mark behind to, I guess, warn others not to overstep. The thing is, Ryan is still alive and well. I know he is a professional boxer trained to fight, but I don't think that if he were actually at the Bohemian Grove, he could fight his way out like some sort of action movie hero. Look at any video at the Bohemian Grove. They have armed police cars patrolling the entire area. You can't even get to the gate of the camp without getting stopped and turned away. How would have Ryan gotten away if he was tied up and being forced to watch all of this? This part makes zero sense whatsoever. Also, how was Ryan able to get any proof if he claimed to be tied up the whole time? He told Andrew Tate he recorded it on his phone, but he said in the previous video that they had taken away his phone. Out of all the places, why would they have taken Ryan to the Bohemian Grove when Ryan is not at the level to be invited to the Grove? I believe the only way Ryan would have been in a place like that is if he himself was involved in that world, which is very likely, considering the fact that boxing has had a connection with Masonry since the beginning. Like I reported before, many of the biggest boxers have been Freemasons like Sugar Ray Robinson and even Manny Pacquiao, who can be seen in this photo being initiated into the Masonic order. The Masons are behind everything that influences the masses, and this goes for boxing as well. There is a pretty big chance Ryan is down with the program, as they usually only allow Masonic puppets to reach the level he has made it to. It can also be possible that he was offered to be initiated and he denied it, which I believe could have led to something like this happening. The one thing that I did find rather interesting was the fact that Ryan said that this all started when he was only 2 years old. He claims that someone in his family did something to him when he was young, and that is connected to all that is happening to him now. I can't lie, this tells me a lot, and it could show that Ryan was possibly born into all of this. Looking into his family, I found out that his father and his mother both worked with him, and his father was previously a professional boxer, but left the sport early in his career. To me, this tells me that Ryan most definitely has a connection to the Masonic order, and like he claims, he has been a part of it his entire life. This entire situation seems off. I can't trust Ryan as of now, as there's way too many holes in this story. While he is stating that he is a follower of Christ, we have already seen so many celebrities use Christ's name to deceive his followers. We also cannot deny the fact that he has an upcoming fight in April, and boxers are known to create drama to sell their fights. There's a chance that this all could be that, but I would say that would be a strange way to troll. Why troll about something this serious? Emma, when you saw all of this, what did you think?
What doesn't make sense to me is that I follow Ryan Garcia. I won't say I'm a fan of him. I'm not a fan of anyone, really. What I like about him is that he's always thanking God and Jesus every chance he gets. In interviews, after a boxing match, during the press for a boxing match, he always seemed like a good dude.
You're very religious as well. You got a cross on your chest. George, very religious. Christianity?
Yeah, that's what I've always, not what I've always, but as I've grown, I've came to obviously the faith of Christianity and my belief of in Jesus Christ. He died for our sins. And that's what I hold true to myself.
He also doesn't seem like someone who's a troll like that. Nah, this is what had me worried. Maybe something is up with him. I saw, like you mentioned earlier, that he was posting strange posts.
Right. So, as you can see, you know, because remember, these are worldly people. Okay, Ryan Garcia, he's considered a worldly person, right? You know, and the Lord, he's not dealing with Ryan Garcia like that, right? But you know, um, again, the Lord. Well, I meant to say the Lord, he's not dealing with like worldly people like that. Okay, this scripture, Joel does say the Lord will pour His Spirit on all men. Okay, to prophesy, right? But the Lord, he's not dealing with them like he's dealing with his men. Okay, like going for like teaching. Okay, actually knowing His name, etc. Okay, because Ryan Garcia, he called him who? Jesus Christ, right? He got a cross, etc. Right? Tattoos. The Lord, he doesn't. The Lord, the scripture said that we cannot, have any cuss in our flesh, right? So, we know that Ryan Garcia, he doesn't know the scriptures, right? He doesn't know the names of the Lord, right? But I want to get here in Matthew. I say that to get this Matthew the 6th chapter. Okay, Matthew 6:24 says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other." Okay, so and what Matthew Garcia, he claimed himself to be a so-called Christian, right? A follower of basically a follower. The word Christian go back to a follower of Jesus, but really, when you go back to it, the follower of YAHAWASHI, right? There was, the follower of YAHAWASHI were called Christians, right? He claimed himself to be a follower of basically righteousness, right? But he's, what he's, you know, um, he too much in this world, right? He too much in this world. Okay, he trying to be a apostle, right? Vanity. Our people love vanity. Okay, all this vanity. The scriptures, all the vanity, all this vanity. Our people love vanity. Our people love making, listening after the money, fame, popularity, wealth, etc. Okay, so and this what you get when you sell. Okay, when you sell to Satan, so to speak. Okay, you get the fame, you get the riches, you get the wealth. Okay, put some at what to Matthew 4 chapter. Okay, and Lord, well, I'm gonna get that as well. Therefore, either he will hate the one and love the other. So either you're gonna hate, Satan, which means which goes back to you either gonna, basically give all your wealth, give all your popularity, give all your fame, completely follow the Lord Yahushua, right? Completely, and completely, just follow the Lord, right? Or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. So you're either gonna despise, um, your Satan, right? You're either gonna despise Satan, right? Despise wickedness, right? And love and hold to your beliefs, hold to the Lord Yahushua. Okay, we can't do both, right? We can't do, because that's imbalance, right? You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. Okay, which is man when you go to money, Mammon goes back to money, right? This is what people do. Okay, they think they can serve the Lord. Okay, and money, right? Which right Garcia, this is what he's, and not even speaking about Ryan Garcia, speaking about all these Jays, right? I think they can, which I'm when I say Jays, I'm based short name for Israel. Okay, Israel is like 2/3, right? Jays, okay. 2/3 Israelites, right? They think they can, serve, the Lord, and many go back to riches, okay. Riches, wealth, okay, popularity, fame, all that, okay. So this is what you get when you sell out to sitting, right? You get riches, okay? You know, you get wealth, you get fame, you get influence, okay? So I'm gonna go back here. You know,
post online. He recently revealed that he was SA'd when he was only 2. That was really the start of his strange behavior. We all know the Bohemian Grove was real and Ryan is a star. They could have been initiating him in. It wasn't long ago that he started hanging out with Mayweather. We know Mayweather's down with the Masonic Order. You don't make it to his level without showing allegiance, you know? To me, it looked like he was either having a breakdown or he was trying to escape the industry because he saw some stuff.
I do believe that he saw some stuff because he is obviously in the industry. He's around all of us, but it's just the situation doesn't really make that much sense to me. When I look at Ryan Garcia, I know he's a part of the boxing industry. And like I revealed before, boxing is another industry that's ran by the Masonic Order. The Freemasons have been involved in boxing since day one.
and there's a reason why I said, you know, he's a top, you know, person right now in boxing, right? So in order for you to get to that level, you know, he had to sit out, you know. So he, you know, he's, you know, again, you know, that double-minded, right? You know, he's unstable, okay? You know, he's either, you know, he's, you know, his right here he's serving 2 masters, right? You know, and really that Jesus, right, is not, you know, you can lump that in to being, you know, because that Jesus, you know, it's, you can lump that into being, you know, demonic, because again, you know, the Lord ain't Jesus, okay, Lord name's YAHAWASHI, but you know what he's trying to say is that he's trying to like basically putting himself out there to be righteous, okay. This point I'm trying to make is he's trying to put himself out there to be righteous, okay, to, you know, be living by the scriptures, right? But he's not living by the scriptures, okay. You know, because scripture says that, you know, if you come to worship me, you have to what? You have to bear a cross, okay, which means you have to literally, you know, basically, you know, all your riches, you know, to say, well, you can't serve 2 masters, right? You have to either love the one or hate the other, okay. So you have to put down your whole, you have to put down, you know, you got all your riches, your wealth, etc. Okay, your fame, all that. Okay, you had to, you know, get out of the house of feasting and go to the house of mourning, which is going back to being humble, being meek. Okay, because right now he's proud. Okay, you know, I don't think he's humble. I don't think he's meek because he got this. You know, he probably, you know, he have this fame, right? You know, etc. Right? But you know, we'll see. Time will tell. You know, if he really, you know, about serving the Lord, right? Because you know, there was a brother that I think I didn't watch the video about this he title and said Ryan Garcia he watched Prophets. So you know, time to tell if y'all was, you know, if Ryan, the Lord, Ryan Garcia would come to the truth, right? If he has to repent, fully repent, and call on names, you know, time will only tell, but you know, we'll see.
You know, they even have a Masonic boxing league where they have Masons box each other, and they actually host these boxing matches yearly. Many of the biggest boxing stars, like I mentioned earlier, Manny Pacquiao and Ryan Garcia, is definitely a star. He's a boxing star, so he wouldn't be a star without the Masons behind him. So when I see this, it makes it suspicious to me. But I'm not denying what he's revealing, because what he's revealing, we all know to be true already. We've already seen countless examples of people coming out and saying that these things are happening in the industry. Of course, what Ryan is saying seems like 100% possible in my eyes, But the question remains to me, how is he able to say this? If he was really at the Bohemian Grove and they had him tied up like he claims, and he witnessed this ritual, how did he escape? And if he did escape, how did he manage to survive so long to get back on social media and speak about this stuff? Now, don't get me wrong. Celebrities do come out, they do find ways out. It often happens that they expose the industry, like we saw in the last video with the 3-6 Mafia. It happens. But in this situation, I will say that it just seems rather staged. It seems rather odd. I'm not saying what he's revealing is not true. I think it's true. And it could even be possible that he saw that because he was a part of it or he was there when it was happening. But I believe that in the Bohemian Grove, things like this definitely happen. We saw the footage that Alex Jones revealed years ago that clearly showed them doing a ritual. So we know rituals go down at the Bohemian Grove.
I think that we just need to wait and see if, God forbid, something were to happen to Ryan Garcia, whether it's something with his career or prison or anything. You never hear this associated with Ryan Garcia. To my knowledge, he's a highly religious man who praises God and the Lord Jesus Christ every chance he gets. So once that happened, everybody's like, oh, they saying Ryan Garcia's passed. Page says 666 and all this type of stuff. And then he comes out saying that he was kidnapped and Bohemian Grove. We know that the elite are into doing exactly what Ryan said. I ain't gonna lie, I believe him. The way he's saying it, he sounds sincere to me. The fact that he said that they took his phone and are controlling his money, it sounds like what they do to all the stars. I'm praying for Ryan that nothing happens to him. Even though I'm not a fan of Andrew, he gave him some good advice when he told him to be careful with the elite. We know what happens to those who come out and expose the industry. They end up passing because of substances. They get found unresponsive. The news blames it on whatever story they cook up. I got kids. I stand with Ryan exposing these sick monsters. We know these sick elites be after them. That's why so many of them go missing each year. Like I said, I believe Ryan is being genuine, and we should pay attention and bring awareness to it.
No, definitely. What Ryan is saying should be paid attention to because, like I said, this really does happen. The Bohemian Grove is a real place, like I already mentioned. Everything that Ryan is saying, I believe does happen. The only problem with me is that I'm wondering why this is happening now, why he is saying this. And forgive me if I'm a little standoffish. It's just that I've already seen so many of these celebrities pretend to be victims, pretend to expose the industry. But in reality, they're down with the cause and they're getting paid by those elite that they're claiming to talk about. For example, we've seen it with...
Yeah, I was also say that this could also be a humiliation ritual as well. You know, this could just be a ritual. It could just be all a part of the plan, set up, whatever you call it. Okay, to make you think that, you know, he's really exposing these people, right? But, you know, it's just all like a act, right? You know, it could be a humiliation ritual. Okay, you know, okay, could be him just using this to, you know, ultimately win his fight, his upcoming fight, etc. You know, we just will see, wait and see, you know, as, you know, the truth is that, but I'm going to continue to play.
Kanye, we've seen it with Ice Cube, we've seen it with Lil Pump. All these artists come out and have said this is a part of the industry, this is what's going on, while they're still making money with these people.
My return back to Instagram. Now, over these past couple of days, you guys have seen some pretty intense things. I understand what they are and I understand what they look like. But I'm coming back to announce I'm not going to speak on any other topic other than boxing, sports, and my fight. That's the only thing I'm going to be talking about. And I'm training for this fight. I want everybody to know this fight's still on. 420, 5 weeks of super focus. I have PBD helping me in this camp and many other warriors. So I thank you guys for the support. And I'll see you guys on 420.
They're still working with these people and they're still being controlled by these people. And you're right, we should give it some time. I'm hoping nothing happens to him either way. I'm praying that he stays safe. I don't want nothing to happen to anyone. But what he is saying could definitely make him a target to some people, you know? I don't feel it'll be a good idea for him to do what he's doing if he is truly exposing them. If he is, get to a safe place, get around some people that care about you, and keep yourself protected. If not, then we already know what he is. He's just another puppet who used the audience because he's trying to build up hype for a fight or change the narrative that people have been saying about him recently because people have been accusing him of using substances and being strung out. So this can be something to change the narrative and, you know, have people looking a different way. But in my opinion, it's still very interesting and concerning because we usually don't see stars act like this, and never have I even remember seeing a boxing star act like this either. But I'm gonna end it right here. Before you guys go, I just wanted to ask you to like, comment, and share.
Okay, so yeah, So I'm going to close it out with this precept, Matthews 4. Okay, because we have to remember that in order for these people to even get this fame, popularity, that they have, right, they have to do what? They have to sell out. Okay, they have to literally sell their soul. Okay, their identity, they had to sell out. Okay, to who? To the prince of this world. Okay, to Satan. Okay, Matthew 4:12. Okay, 7. So I can start. I think it's somewhere around here. Yeah. Matthew 4:8. So again, okay, this was during the temptation again with YAHAWASHI. Okay, Satan was tempting the Lord. Okay, character, faith, etc. YAHAWASHI, to see if we will want to sell out. Because remember, YAHAWASHI was fasting. Okay, at this time. During this time, like 40 days, he was having a 40-day fast. Okay, Matthew 4:8 says again, the devil taking them up onto a seated high mountain, which goes back to what that seated high mountain is to go back to a place, a government, basically like a place where it's, it shows him all the kingdoms of this world. Okay, it's basically like all the different governments, etc. All the riches, all the um, show them the U.S. Okay, all the different countries. Okay, basically kingdoms. Okay, it shows him all the kingdoms of this world and the glory of them. Right, no matter what, there are different riches, their wealth, their women. Okay, their resources, etc. It says unto him, all these things are guilty, as I will fall down, worship me. Right? So you have to worship Satan, okay, in order to get these different riches, or to get these women, or to get these whoever, or to get these these different resources, etc., in order to be wealthy, in order to consider a wealthy or an influential person in society. Right? So it says then it says YAHAWASHI to him, give thee hence, Satan, for his written, thou shalt not worship the Lord. Thou shalt worship the Lord, thy power, the Most High, and him only shalt thou serve. So we're supposed to be what? We only supposed to serve what? YAHAWASHI. No other gods. Okay. No other God come before YAHAWASHI. The Lord said, do not have any other God before me. Right? So that goes back what? To your Jesus. Okay. Whoever. Okay. Supposed to be only supposed to serve YAHAWASHI. Okay. So, but the point of this lesson is what? Is Ryan Garcia really exposed as elite? Only time will tell, right? Because all this can be made up, okay? All this can be made up, right? But, if you're really exposing the elite, again, he will, basically stop boxing, okay? Because remember, he's still got a fight coming up, right? He's still training for that fight that's coming up. So if you're really exposing the elite, he will stop boxing, right? He will focus on what? Turning his whole life to the Lord, okay? Praying, doing whatever, okay? Because that fame, that wealth and influence, they come with a demon, right? So look we'll see. Okay, again, I don't think he's really, I don't think he's really exposed to the league. He could be, but only time will tell. Brother had different opinions, but if he really was about following the Lord, okay, about exposing the league, then he will stop, boxing at least, I won't say like doing that on a high level, so to speak, because doing that on a high level, right, and probably, whatever, but I'm just going to close it here. Like, I'm going to go praise the street. How about QADASH? Let's edify to next time. Say shalom.